Well, here we are. We are back. So, 60-day, as it says over here, look, 60-day carnivore update. So, I went from being a vegan to being a carnivore. If you haven't checked out the 30-day video, check it out. It is on my YouTube channel. In fact, I'll put a link in the description below. So, I went from being a vegan to a carnivore. 30 days was difficult. In fact, I almost gave up. But the way that I looked in the gym on the 30th day kept me going. So I've gone on to 60 days. I'll be honest, I didn't expect to get here, but I'm here. And on top of that, I've also taken my bloods again. So I did it when I first started. The day before I was planning on doing it, I did a cholesterol test because that was one of the things that Mel was worried about. My wife was worried about was going to be my cholesterol on the test. However, I did it. I checked my cholesterol. We'll get to that in a minute. 30 days come, and I'm going to be honest, at 30 days, I forgot to test at 30 days. And I'm not going to brag. I'm not going to lie and say that I did. I just forgot. So because I was so excited to get the video out there for the update. So I've done a test. I've done a 60 days. So we'll get to that in a minute. But first, let's talk about being on the carnivore diet for 60 days. I am going to tell you now, I feel like this diet has changed my life. I feel so good. I feel so energetic. I feel awake. I feel alive. I sleep better. My gym is out of this world. Check out the before and after pictures. I think I'll probably put them up on here actually. Just my weight, obviously we're gonna have a look at this in a minute. I will prove this. I'll put the video in. In fact, we'll cut to the video now. Busy house, there's things going on. But I just want to get this video recorded because I want to get my 60-day weight. I want to get it recorded. So when I do the 60-day update video, I can just add the weight. So I'm hoping that I can find the video. I'm sure I did a video for when I started, but I'm pretty sure I was 86. I think I was 86 kilos when I first started. But if I can find that, I'll put that in. So I'm just going to strip down because I'm going to take my top off. And then we'll get on these scales and see what we weigh. So here we go. As you can see, Dexter wants to get in on it. We're going to step on these scales. I've stripped down to just my tracky bottoms. And here we go, we're on the scales, we're standing on. We are 83.3 kilos. So, 83.3 kilos. From what I can remember, I think I was 86, so I'm hoping I can find that. And as you can see, looking a bit more ripped than I was before. So yeah, 83.3 kilos. So I've lost 3 kilos since we started. But I think in the first couple of weeks, if I remember right, I dropped right down to like 79. So I've actually put a little bit on since the start. And so it is up and down, but I'm training a lot harder now. I'm doing a lot more weights than what I was doing before. So muscle-wise, I'm growing. So weight-wise, I'm going to grow. So I don't take too much of what's going on the scales. It is up and down, but across the board, from when I first started, I have actually lost some weight. So as you can see, my weight has dropped dramatically. It's been a real good journey for me. I feel amazing, like muscle wise. I got my top on because it's cold out here today. I don't feel like I've ever looked or felt this good in my life. So my injuries. Let's talk about injuries. Injuries that I've had in the past. I've got a bad back. I've got a surgically repaired back. And I've also got arthritis in both feet. Now, 30 days or the first week or so in, the swelling in my feet seemed to be worse. I was in a lot more pain. But as 30 days came and went, and I've got to 60 days, actually, they don't feel too bad. I'm back on the jiu-jitsu mats. I feel pretty good. Pain in my feet really is 25% maybe, which is no worse than it ever has been. Haven't had many major cramping in my toes. I'm still aware of the pain, but it's not horrendous. My back, I don't feel any pain whatsoever in my back, which they think that inflammation is a huge contributing factor to the pain that was caused in my discs. So I don't think that this is really had any effect on that. I will add this in that maybe, just maybe, cramping has been a problem for me. I still don't think at 60 days I've got my hydration right. And when we're talking about hydration, I'm not just talking about water. I'm talking about magnesium and sodium. I don't think I've got it quite right. I never used to cramp in my legs when I was doing jiu-jitsu, but doing jiu-jitsu now, I am getting a bit of cramping, so I have really got to work on that. But that's going to be what I'm going to be looking at for the next 90 days. Well, no, sorry, the next 30 days to 90 days, just to see where we're at. So we're going to be heading somewhere towards the end of November for my 90-day, and we'll see where we're at with that. Food-wise, okay, let's get food-wise. Sorry, I've just had to get my drink. This is real life. Everything we do is real life. I've said this before. So food-wise and eating-wise, I feel like I've got it nailed down now. I felt like at the start, so if you're just starting out, people do say experiment, try different things, do that. But just remember, you ate loads of stuff that was carnivore before. Eggs and bacon and steak and mince and chicken, and like every single lunchtime for me at the moment is 4 eggs and 4 rashers of bacon. That's my lunch. And I can probably, on a good day, with that, I can get through right till the end of the day. Pork scratchings have been a bit of a God save for me as well. You have to check. Some pork scratchings have a lot of husk and stuff in, but some are 100% pork, which they're a great snack. So I do eat quite a lot of them. Beef jerky, but you've got to be careful again with the additives and things. But other than that, just like pulled pork. So you can make like a thick gravy with the sauce and the juices. You can just, whip that up, fry it off, add some butter, whatever, however it is you want to do it. Just to add that to the pulled pork to dampen it up a bit. The juices from the steak maybe. And it does thicken up when you mix it in with the meat just to moisten it a bit. One of my favourites is pulled pork like that, just dolloped on top of steak with a couple of fried eggs. Done. Oh, what a good meal that is. So I have really enjoyed the food. And my go-to, my absolute number one, 100%, 2 or 3 times a week is belly pork strips. Belly pork strips, you can't go wrong. What an amazing bit of salt, bit of pepper, whack them in the air fryer, melt some butter on top of them. Oh, wow, that is my meal. That is my meal for the night. Absolutely amazing. So if you're watching this and you haven't tried belly pork strips, get in there and get it tried because it's spot on. 1 second. So it is very tempting at times. I have been out for meals. I went out for a meal with my dad for my dad's birthday, for my dad's 70th. And they wouldn't really cater to my needs. So I bought some ribs, and they were coated in a sticky sauce. I had to scrape the sticky sauce off. I think I probably went a little bit over what I should have done because I ate them, even though they had the sticky sauce on, but you still got to live your life. I went to the Spirit Endeavour in Boston. I can't remember if this was before my 30 days or not. I don't know if I've done this on the update. They wouldn't do anything. They wouldn't change anything or accommodate me at all, which was a bit of a downer. But I did go to a place when I was in the Peak District, and they did me a mixed grill, and all the tomatoes and the mushrooms and stuff, they just let me swap that out for some extra eggs. So it was just meat and eggs. It was pretty good. So yeah, the food-wise, it's not too bad. Energy-wise, amazing. Sleep-wise, just unbelievable. I can't believe how well I'm sleeping. Bloods. Let's talk about cholesterol. That thing that everyone's here to talk about. Cholesterol test. 1 second. So let's just cut to this video of me taking my own bloods, doing the cholesterol test, just see where we're at. Hey, welcome back, guys. So here we are. We're 60 days into the carnivore now. I know that when I did the original test, it looked pretty good. So here we are, back 60 days later. And I'm going to take another one. I'm not looking forward to pricking my finger again because it wasn't very nice the first time. So I've got to do this again, and we'll see how it goes. I feel a bit sick actually. I don't know if I can do it.
You'll be fine.
You do it in my arm?
Yeah.
Can you do it in the arm?
Yeah.
Because it wasn't very nice in the finger last time. Come on then. Right, we're going in the thumb. Ah, my goodness, I don't like it. Jesus Christ, that hurt. Ah, that wasn't nice. Just so you know, look, I don't know if I just showed a little bit of blood in the thing. I don't know if I'm allowed to do that or not. That was not pretty at all. That was worse than when I did it myself. Look, it made me bleed.
There you go, look. There's a good sample on there.
So we've got the sample, we'll just put it on the...
You got to do it 2 minutes.
Put it on the test. Oh, I can time 2 minutes from here because we're at 1 minute 35. So the idea is that we're just seeing if there's been much of a cholesterol difference between before I started and 60 days in. And then I'm going to do this again in 90 days and just see where we're at in 90 days. And just see if there's a huge difference in the cholesterol, because it is something that a lot of people talk about. As Mel's getting a chocolate bar out the cupboard. It's not a meat chocolate bar, it's just a chocolate bar. So, yeah, let's get this result and see where we're at. Right, so here we go. We've given it the couple of minutes we need. So we'll have a look at this test and see where we're at. But remember before, we was in the bottom bracket. Oh, my finger's still bleeding. So here we are. As you can see, I think we've got worse. I do think the cholesterol's got worse. It's still okay, but that's the bottom one. And that's the next one. I'm not even sure if it might be the next one up.
You got no light.
Is it because I'm not in the light? Let's get it in the light and have a look. So we're talking, that's too light, that is, the light shining off the thing. So that's matching it there. Yeah, maybe. It's not that one, is it?
No, it's that one.
It's in between. Yeah, it's definitely worse than it was at no days, but it's still normal. It's not bad enough to be actually worrying about cholesterol at 60 days in. So let's get a 90-day video done, guys, and see where we're at. So as you can see, my cholesterol has gone up a little bit. I've gone, and looking at the colours, and these aren't 100% accurate, but it gives you an idea. And looking at the colours, we're somewhere between the 99 bracket and the 150 bracket, which it's an increase in my cholesterol, which is, you know, it's a consideration. It is a consideration. 60 days, I guess. We'll have to see. I'm going to record another one of these at 90 days and kind of see where we're at with cholesterol, and we'll just go from there. But if you've got any questions on the carnivore diet, on how I'm doing things, on the fitness side of what we do, anything else, like anything, just drop me a comment. If you haven't already subscribed to this video, please think about subscribing. And let's hit up 90 days and see how we are. 30 more days to go. Achieve your goals, guys, and choose life.